we've moved up from a smaller unit with 10 ventilated beds to in the mid-20s. So pretty much everything about the way we practice, the equipment, the deployment of where patients are, the roles of staff, and the access to facilities and equipment that we use.
That I passed final year towards the end of March. There's just so much in the media and on the news about how horrible the situation was and how hard the country was going to be struck by it. So as soon as they announced that the Royal Free was looking for volunteers, I signed up and I ended up working in the ITU department there.
Really have the data, the resources, the opportunities to really identify and tackle this gap until the schools reopen. The kind of bigger challenge to come is one that we can't do a huge
And we thought it was absolutely
about.
crucial that we know how people are being affected psychologically and socially, so that we understand the impact of measures like lockdowns, but we also know what kinds of support people need for their mental health. So we started running the COVID-19
Are we asking
social
the right
study.
question? Why does the Western world have a higher level of COVID and a higher mortality rate? Why have things gone so wrong in Europe and maybe not so wrong in Kenya?
I think many of the social scientists were quite surprised at the level of compliance with lockdown. It was extremely effective, but we didn't sustain the messages that the virus was still out there, and so we've got into a sort of boom and bust.
Pharmacy undergraduates to become vaccination champions. We need to lay the ground for people to accept it when it comes and to challenge misconceptions.
That has been quite an extraordinary speed that different companies and universities have achieved in this instance.
The more deprived the area, the higher the mortality from all causes and the higher the mortality from COVID-19.
What we call long COVID are people who have any symptom related to their COVID infection that's lingering on more than a month.
The UK is currently experiencing a third wave. There's a lot of uncertainty. The situation will evolve over the coming days and weeks. We are really on the edge of a knife here.